Okay, so before we get into the game, I haven't opened up the game yet because there's one thing that I remember in this game that I really badly want to see again because I this game think okay, this game holds an extremely powerful place in my heart. This game is literally this important to me because it gave me feelings that as a kid I found very difficult to get because as a child I was still going to school and I was getting bullied and I found it hard to get on with life. So when I came home and I got onto my PS2, which yes I started out with a PS2 and now I'm an Xbox person, so call me heathen. Um, when I got home and got onto my PS2, the first game that I went on to was this game because it was that good. So today, the series that I'm gonna start playing is Sonic Riders for the PS2. Except the only problem is, I got rid of my PS2 when I was... Well, I didn't get rid of my PS2. We decided to get rid of it because it didn't play movies. We got rid of it when I was roughly about 8 or 9. So I held on to the game, and I held on to all my PS2 games for some reason, just to remember all the memories. So I just held on to this, thinking about all of the things that I've done in this. This was one of the very few games that, as a kid, I could complete. And then I found a PC version of this, and my heart jumped. It skipped a beat. And as soon as I opened it up and realized that... I haven't opened it up yet. As soon as I clicked on it, and realized that's the real deal, I was overwhelmed. I wanted to play this so bad, but I held off of it for this situation. So I'm gonna open up the game now. We're gonna play Sonic Riders for the PS2. This game is flippin' amazing, and I'll tell you why while I'm playing it. But let's experience one of the most greatest Sonic games, I think, of that timeline together. Oh my god. Oh my lordy Lou. Oh, fudge me. The music in this game was so damn good. It was amazing. This game, considering for its time, this was back in time when Sonic games were really, really, really good. This was when I was excited for the next Sonic game to come out, and I wanted really badly to get it, and I was jealous because everybody else bought the Sonic games. But I was just happy to have this game, because I loved the characters, I liked the art style at the beginning, like this. I liked the gameplay, it was amazing. Not to mention, the beginning cutscene of this game, it was absolutely amazing, and I loved it. It was, like, the beginning cutscene when you start the story, it was, had the same sort of graphics as Sonic 06, but, like, really good. The character expressions during the in-game cutscenes were so damn good. They were really good at expressing the character's emotions through just their facial expressions. God, I love it! Yes! Holy shoot! Alright, Sonic Riders. Holy shoot. Okay. So, we got the normal races, which is all of this, story mode, which is what we're going to be playing in this playthrough, the tag mode, which is where I partner up with another player, and yada yada yada, survival mode, which is kind of like a Mario Kart sort of battle mode, and then the shop where you can buy extra extreme gear, which is like the hoverboards that they use. So let's do this! The hero story! Oh, they still have the This is what I mean. I liked this art style very well. I liked this more than Sonic 06.
That's really weird. It looks like something's jamming the radar signal.
And here we go, the Babylon Rogues.
What's that?
Sonic! The emerald's over there!
All right! Now we're talking! I remember it all! Go Sonic! I never understood why Sonic didn't just run after them. Because he's supposed to be processing alive, so you expect him to be like running behind them. But anyway, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Storm gets taken out immediately. Tails has a magical moment with the board.
Shoot!
And then here we go. Sonic goes running after them. I liked the blur effect. I liked the whole entire graphics of this scene. And as much as I hate it when Sonic gets beaten so easily, because then it doesn't make sense how he wins so easily in the final battle, this one, I was so taken away by the graphics at that age that I didn't really care that Sonic got beaten.
Oh, not bad.
That's a change in voice acting. They kind of gave Sonic's voice to Jet for a second. Sonic gets taken out, which I didn't like, but I was too taken away by the graphics to care.
So, you're supposed to be the fastest thing alive?
And then Jet's voice actor just decided, okay, now let's give Jet his normal voice. I think they gave Jet's voice to Sonic for a second.
Oh, new competition.
That's what I liked about Sonic, the fact that he got beaten down but he didn't care. And here's Eggman.
Eggman! Ladies
Oh,
and
fudge.
gentlemen,
What happened?
welcome everyone. I hope you're all ready for a show. We've got an exciting event just for you.
Oh, fudge, what's happening?
So bored, I put together a little extra something to spice things up. I call it the X-World Grand Prix, a tournament to see who's the best of the best with extreme gear.
I think my game's a little bit broken because it's kind of really behind. Not just a race, but a special race to see what the fastest.
All contestants pay a simple entry fee of 1 Chaos Emerald, and the winner takes it all.
Okay. So what I thought that this was.
To meet this challenge.
So I'll just be quiet until the end.
Eggman again! Just what is he up to this time?
And there's more. Before I forget, I'll present the current contestants. These players, they're hot. The best racers I can find.
I'll see if in the next video I can try and make the cutscenes work a little bit better.
The X-World Grand Prix, huh? Let's do this!
Is it gonna stop? Nope. Okay, so while this is in silence, just read the text and you'll know what point they're supposed to be talking. What I found really weird when I was younger was I thought that it was supposed to be multiple races and the winner of each race moves on to the next one. But what it's actually supposed to be is that it's literally just one race. You pass the Chaos Emerald up in that one race, and then if you win that one race, you get all the Chaos Emeralds. The other races are... Okay, I need to finish top 3. The other races are literally just to get the Chaos Emerald. So it's not really part of the Grand Prix. However, I'm racing against Robotnik's robots, which is really weird. Why is it taking so long to load? There we go. I had to redo the whole entire... I have to relaunch the game.
Alright, bring it on!
Alright, bring it on! Aw, fudge me. Please don't tell me that game's gonna lag. I don't like lagging. Okay, slow down a little bit because I'm gonna hit the electric bars. Yeah, it's gonna be lagging a little bit, but at least I'll be able to play it while recording. I'll try my best to make it look as cool as possible. Okay, so the way the game works is that you get a hoverboard, basically. So it's basically like skateboarding where you have to do tricks and all that, but this board runs on air, so you can gain air by doing tricks, grinding on rails, and basically landing tricks properly. And even if you don't land it properly, then you still get a little bit of air. You have a boost, which uses up a lot of air. So you kind of need to be wary about that. And then you have a tornado move, which also uses a lot of air, but it leaves a tornado behind you to like step up all the other opponents. So that's good. You can collect rings, which are used to buy other boards, but what is also used during the event is it makes you go faster. Like, it upgrades your board, which allows you to go faster. Which there is green, which is the first level. Then there is red, which is the second level, which is where I'm at now. And then the final one, which is when you collect 60 rings, is blue, which is Velocity, which makes you go the most amount faster. I'm right now at level 3 right now. If you do good on the jumping, then you can reach another level, like a secret area, basically, which allows you to get through areas faster. So yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. So just sit back and watch as I fanboy out. I'm not really that good at it, and I wasn't good at it when I was little. But I was okay. I finished the story, and it was one of the very few games that I could finish the story. And when I did, I was so happy because it unlocked a bunch of new characters, which I will talk about when I get to it, which won't be in this episode. But yeah, I'm enjoying this way too much, man. I enjoyed this when I was little. I found it way too much fun. I enjoyed playing with it with others. It's just that this game is so important to me. It's so flippin' awesome, and it's what Sonic racing games are supposed to be. It's supposed to be very fast and frantic, and you don't really know what you're doing unless you're paying very close attention, which other Sonic games don't really have anymore. So what this game also has is the types from Sonic Heroes. So we got Speed type, we got Power type, and we got Flight type. Right now you can guess what type I am because I'm Sonic. Because I'm Speed type, I can grind on rails that appear variously throughout the level. If I was a Power type, I could punch through all the cars that you can find in the level, and if I was a Flight type, eventually you would find a bunch of those flying rings that you can just fly through, if you were like a flying type like Tails. Team Babylon and Team Sonic both have flying and all those types, speed, power, and flying. But you'll also find out that another character you can play as is Amy, which I was always confused of. I never understood why Amy was in here. Mostly because, like, when I found Amy, I was surprised. But I was more surprised to find out that it was just Amy and not anybody else from Team Rose. Like, eventually, when you complete the Heroes story mode, you unlock Shadow, Rouge, and Cream, who is another member of Team Rose. But I did not expect it to be just Amy at the beginning. Then later on you get Cream, and then there's no Big Cat. Which I understand why Big Cat's not in here, because if you don't expect him to be riding a hoverboard, he would kind of crash it immediately. But yeah, it was just weird for me. You can kind of see from the map that I'm kind of thrashing everybody. Oh, another thing that I didn't tell you guys about. There's drifting in this game, so when you go around corners, you can click the right bumper or left bumper to drift around corners, and basically it just gives you a boost, like a speed boost. And just Sonic comes first, as normal. I still cannot believe that I actually still retain what little skill I had as a kid. I expected me to be absolutely dreadful, because as a kid, it took me ages to figure out how to even grind on a rail, but that's just because it doesn't tell you how to play. So you have to figure it all out for yourself. Please tell me it's better.
But what exactly is Eggman really?
I think the cutscenes are fixed.
Ah, it can't be anything too important.
Hey, Sonic!
Nope, it's not fixed.
Huh? Amy?
I like Amy's rider
Don't tell
attire.
me you've signed up too.
Of course, it really looks exciting and fun. Why wouldn't I join? And besides, this way, I'll be able to keep my eyes on you.
Ugh. Tails?
Back when I was a kid, I very much liked Amy. I liked her so much, and I always knew that they were going to get together. That Sonic and Amy were going to get together somehow.
We ran into in Future City. Babylon.
Babylon?
Yes.
And this was the first time I heard of Babylon Garden, which sparked my interest in history.
Known as Babylon Garden. Supposedly, robbers lived there. According to rumors, this legendary band, the Babylon Rogues, were great thieves. Legend also says that the Babylon Rogues incurred the wrath of the gods because of their crimes, and that the island was cast into the depths of the earth. After that, supposedly the Babylonians were then scattered for all time, never to be found. But they say that the Babylon Rogues' treasure still remains on that island, waiting to be discovered. There are also rumors that the Babylon Rogues were extreme gear specialists.
Still, how can a plank like that just float?
That's easy to explain. According to the Kutta-Joukowski lift theorem, the control surface flow is balanced by the inverse kinetics of the...
Stop! I get it, okay?
Here's
just
one of the-
floats, and that's good enough for me.
Here's a good excuse for, like, look at this.
Sorry, but
This is a
it's
good
just too
expression.
funny. Huh? That gear's unusual. Customized it myself.
And then here's Wave to be a complete in our ass. In the Babylon story, you get to hear what she really thinks about the board. Right now, she's just being
I
mean.
never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk.
But she's not just
It
here.
was good for a laugh.
She's
See ya.
she's
Sure.
not just here to be mean. She's actually cheating.
That girl, who does she think she is?
Yeah, how can she just walk in and diss Tails?
I know, and tinkering's all he's really good at, too.
Wow, I didn't even notice what Knuckles just said,
About to begin.
which would be kind of depressing to Tails. There's more than just tinkering that he's good at. Alright, so now the sound stops, so now I can actually talk. So the expressions in this was really good, and I very much liked the design of all the characters. They did this very well, and I know for a fact that they put a lot of work into this. Because the first 4 races, they are... the first 4 races, they're like the average races for beginners. And then there's the races after that, which is really cool, and I very much like it. Alright, so now Splash Canyon, and I'll be playing as Tails this time, which means I'm a flying type, so I cannot grind on rails. Tails is gonna do his best. Alright, here we go, Tails. Come on, come on, do it for me! No, I hit the flippin' thing. Alright, fine. So I think... Am I also versing Wave? I think I'm versing Wave as well. So as much as I want to grind on that rail, I can't. If I remember, there is a thingy behind here. Yep, there it is. A 100 rings, which instantly levels me up to level 3. Which will make me go faster than all these guys. Because they're still gaining levels. So, god, I completely forget how to do good jumps that get you higher onto that extra path. But at least all I have to do is just win. I don't have to do anything special. I just have to come third. So alright, so I'm coming second. Coming very good. I'm now coming first. And now I'm coming second. Okay, and go. So now I can fly. Which I don't know why anybody else can't do this, because I'm not really using my tails to fly. And then I drift around the corner. Go, Tails! So basically, to be good in this game, you need to balance going fast with consuming your air. Because the problem with your air is that when you run out, you can't use your board anymore. So if you run out of that blue air on the side, you're done. You can't use your board anymore. And you have to run, meaning you have to try and collect air another way. Which there's a bunch of stop points anywhere that tell you that you can go into that will replenish your air, but then you have to stop and wait, which is not really a good thing that you want to do in a racing game. Why is he faster than me? He's still on level 1. I can see it from the green. Damn it, Fudge, I missed! And it's all because of your stupid air background thing. Oh, there's a... Oh, you... Oh, that is... Wow. Fudge me, I stuffed him up and I stuffed me up. Oh, there's a flying thing there! Holy shoot, there's a flying... I didn't even notice that there's a flying thing there. There's a flying thing behind the waterfall. I'll check it out after. So you're gonna want to get as many, No, come on, I landed that. That's bull. So you get a ranking for your tricks in the air, and if you stuff up, you get a C, which is normal in a Sonic game. It's always like, oh, you didn't do very well, so you only get a C. Oh, Fudge, no, I did it! No! No! So, now that I'm out of air, I have to run. Which means I have to really pick up the pace. I have to go now. Otherwise, the other guys are going to catch up to me, because the fastest you can go is 150, and on your board, you can go, like, 200 and something. So I'm going to try out this. Sweetness! I didn't even know that this existed. Cool. So now I know of a secret area that I didn't know of as a kid. That's cool. Bang! And I got an X rank. I don't understand what the X rank is, and as a child I was thinking, wait, there's a rank higher than S? So how do I get an S? How do I get an X rank? Because I can't even get an S rank. There we go, I won.
Wow! Look at that display! Overwhelming strength!
My fastest lap was on lap 2. Oh, I was impersonating Wave. Oh, okay. Alright, now it's time for the last race, which is me playing as Knuckles in that factory place. Which, this is actually a great race because... Yep, it's my first race against an actual player. Or at least an actual character.
I'll make sure to pay you back for this.
Oh my god, the cutscenes are
I let you get away
fixed.
last time, but definitely not today. Why wait till later,
Nope.
you little punk? I'll pay you back.
It was fixed for a second.
Sorry.
Yep. Sorry,
What
Eggman
are
Robot.
you doing, you clumsy fool? Was that supposed to be some kind of punch?
And then...
Nice try, buddy. Sorry there. It wasn't my fault. If he hadn't jumped out of the way just now, I would have clobbered. What?
The race is about to start. All participants, please get to your positions now.
The track then.
We'll sell this there.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, I think this is the race where I have to come first. I have to come first. Yep. Defeat Storm. Finish first. I have to come first. There's no second or third. I have to come first. Which I have been doing pretty darn well, so.
Get in my way.
Don't get in my way. Oh no. I'm kind of lagging a little bit. Don't hit the fence. Don't hit the fence. Don't hit the fence. Yes! An excellent! A 0.01! Yes! Hell yeah! Check out this board! So because I'm a power type, I can punch through things. So I can punch through robots, I can punch through, barrels or anything. Basically anything that would usually stop you, you can punch through it as a power type. And it's very overpowered if, on certain maps. So, if you're versing a power type, you better choose the correct map, otherwise badness will happen. Now, because I'm not good and I'm not taking the higher paths, I need to be very careful about what I'm doing, and I need to actually do very, very good. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do very good, and I won't come first. I've been coming first for a while now, so it shouldn't be a problem, but still. Alright, so I'm coming up on a power place. Take this, Storm! Take that. So, a power place is over here, so usually you can't hit these barrels, but I can. So I can punch these barrels, and they give me air, meaning goodness, not badness. You do not want badness, you want only the goodness. I don't know if I can punch these cylinder things, but there's a 100 rings behind it, which is very, very easy. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fudge, this is a external palm. So you can either choose to go one way or the other way. Holy shoot, how far did it put me ahead of everybody? Fudge me. Alright, well I guess I don't need to worry about anything because apparently everybody's 63 million miles away from me. Wow, I'm doing very good. Bang. So yeah, power types are extremely overpowered if used correctly. Damn it! Fudge me, man. Also, it is very hard to drift. I stuff up drifting a lot. I think, like, Knuckles was one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. Just because of the punching, and B, because I liked his whole entire character design, more so than most of the characters. Mostly because of the goggles thing around his neck, the style of his board. It screamed really good. In fact, the board that I think I liked the least was Storm's. Storm's board was very boring and bland, so I didn't really like it as much. And the second board design that I hated was Amy's, because it didn't really. It was basically a pink board with a love heart on the end of it, which I think, as a child, was lazy and a little bit lazy, and kind of just, I don't know. Do not fall off the edge, because then you lose all your rings, and then you go back to level 1, and then it's the badness. You're going to want rings so that you can buy other boards, because there are a lot of cool boards that you want to buy. And just like that, I've won the race. What was my fastest lap? What was my fastest lap? My fastest lap was my last lap. My fastest lap was my last one. Storm came 5th? He was like a whole minute and 10 seconds after me. Holy shoot! Alright, well, that's gonna be the end. I'm going to click A after I end the video, because I don't want to start the next cutscene and spoil everything for you guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying this trip down memory lane with me. I also got Sonic Heroes, so after I defeat this game, I'm going to start playing Sonic Heroes as a playthrough on this, because that was my very first Sonic game, and I absolutely loved it. I had so much thought put into it. Not to mention, when I first saw it, I loved all the characters. Team Rose, Sonic, Passion, and... Team Passion... Fudge me! Team Rose, Team Sonic, Team KX, and Team Dark. I love them all. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more awesome and amazing videos there, just like this one right here. So, thanks again for watching. I please hope you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.